When they send the money, oh baby, when they send a girl. Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl Valerie here, and I'm back with a new video. Today's video is a little different because I really want you guys in my business, and I only want you guys in my business because I want to help somebody, because I know that what I'm about to tell you guys definitely help me, and it can help you if you just listen and apply it. If you're new to my channel, I do all things lifestyle, marriage, motherhood, and faith on this channel, but most importantly, I do God. Me and God, we go together real bad. Thank you so much for subscribing, and if you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and do so. I'm the sister that you wish you had. And that's just point blank period. So let's get this started. So today I want to give you a step-by-step on how I made $20K in 9 months being a full-time content creator and influencer. And before you think you can't do it, you can. If God called you to do it, you could do it. So quick backstory about how I got here in the first place. Back in January, I had to quit my job. Long story short, they had a problem with me breastfeeding my newborn baby. Another story for another day, but God had bigger plans and he said to go, and I bounced. Well, here we are in January, no job, newborn baby, new home at the time, and God literally told me to work my hand. Didn't know what that meant, but I got to working. I always had a social media presence, but I never used my social media platforms to monetize off of it. I always felt uncomfortable in the beginning, no lie, because I just wanted to create content. I just wanted to entertain my audience. I just wanted to make people happy. And this got big for me during the pandemic days. So imagine we were just all stuck in the house, bored out of our mind. And I just wanted to make somebody smile at night, because I knew how hard it was at that time going through the pandemic, when we couldn't even go outside. We couldn't even, just be humans. And at that point, I just like, let me do something on social media just to make people happy. So during the pandemic was how I was able to gain all these followers and create an audience and create my own community with the people that follow me and support me and love on me from afar. The first step I want you to do is to ask yourself, is this something that you really enjoy doing? Is content creation something that you enjoy doing? Or do you just want to monetize off of it? Because I guarantee you, if you choose that you only want to make money off of it, like that's your only option, you don't even like creating content, you just want to make money, you're not going to go very far in this journey, because there's going to be ups and downs, and there's going to be a lot of downs and ups. Let me be honest here. It's not always peaches and cream, but if you love content creating and you know that this is something that you love to do, that will always outweigh the bad. Now, if you're still watching this video, it's because your answer is yes. It's like, but this is step 2. Step 2 is building your audience. You need to build your audience. You need to engage with your audience. You need to be consistent on all social media platforms. You need to be posting. You need to be replying back to comments. You need to be replying back to DMs. Before you even think to start monetizing your platform, really build your audience, because once you build your audience, they'll start to trust your word. They'll start to look for you when you're not on social media, or when they can't find your profile. They literally will go out of their way to go and type your name in the search bar and go on your profile and watch your videos. That's how you know you're building your audience, when people are really going out of their way to do these things that I just mentioned. In the beginning, consistency, it needs to be your best friend. You can, you can have your off days. You can not post all the time, but if you really want to build your audience, I really urge you to consistently post all the time in the beginning. And also with your audience, the audience that you might have now, they might not be the target audience that you are looking for. So do not be surprised when your follower counts go down. It is actually okay for your follower counts to go down, because that's how you know that the ones that are starting to come on your page are the ones who are actually supposed to be in your community. Do not be alarmed when your follower counts go down, baby. That's a blessing. Let them go. Go ahead. Yeah, it's okay. Because the ones that are supposed to be following, the ones that are supposed to be in my tribe, the ones that are supposed to be in my community, they're on their way to me. The ones who unfollowed, the ones who are not liking your posts, the ones who are not commenting, they're not your target audience. So do not ever feel away when your family, when your friend, when your people that's been following for years, your coworker, your teacher, whoever. Do not be surprised if they're not liking your posts. They're not your target audience. In building your audience, you always want to be authentic and you always want to be transparent, but to a degree. Now, don't go running your problems. Now don't go on social media and start dumping everything on everybody. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is be authentic. Tell your story in a way that you make us feel we're your friends off social media. We can actually call you on FaceTime and have a conversation with you, because that's how you're building your audience. That's how you're building relationships with your followers, because you're being authentic. You're storytelling. You're being transparent. You're allowing yourself to, relate to others, and you're not being, you can't possibly think you're about to build an audience trying to be like somebody else. You need to be yourself so that the ones who can relate to you can find you. That's the key to building your audience. And another thing, do not try to keep up with trends, because baby, you'll lose value faster because you have nothing to offer. Trends are cool, but do not make trends your end all be all. Do not hop on the next trending sound. Don't do the next type of trending video. Do a trending niche. Be you and find what you're good at. Be consistent and continue posting. It's going to work out in your favor. I guarantee you. After you build your audience and after you've developed a relationship with your audience and you're really getting your followers up, you're being consistent, you're doing the darn thing. The next thing I did, my next tip is pitch to brands. And when I say pitch to brands, baby, I was in their DMs. Baby, I was, hey, how you doing? My name is so and so. I was selling myself to these brands. I was in their DMs. Do not be so full of yourself to think brands are supposed to look for you. Yes, they will look for you, but baby, you're not, who are you to think you don't have to go and pitch yourself? You don't have to go and talk on behalf of yourself. You don't have to go in to their DMs and actually talk to them. No, you have to. It's your job. You want them to notice you? Well, baby, do something different. Say something different. Do something. I made a list of all the brands that I wanted to work with, and I was in their DMs. And I always said something at the end. I started it with my name and, hey, how are you doing? My name is so-and-so. And then in the end, I said, is there an email? Is there an email that I can be provided with to share more information about this collaboration I have in mind? That's what I did. Me saying those few words opened up doors for me, honey. Literally. And to be honest, some doors were closed. Some doors never opened. Some people definitely told me no. Some brands definitely told me no. Do not ever be afraid to hear the word no. Because if you're afraid of the word no, you're going to hold yourself back for not even trying to push yourself. You're going to be so full of fear and so full of doubt and so full of anxiety that you're not even going to want to pursue reaching out to brands. You're going to be in bondage. You're going to be full of torment. That's when you're going to start. It goes down, okay? I'm trying to tell you, do not be afraid of the word no. No just means, what does no mean? No can sometimes be God blocking you from that door. Don't ever be afraid of the word no. And before I started pitching to brands, I made a rate kit for myself. And I did my rate kit on Canva. Canva is a great tool if you want to get started. It's beginner friendly. They already have templates available that you could just switch out the names and colors, schemes, and all that good stuff. And all you have to do is save it to your computer. And then when the brands ask you, hey, do you have a rate kit? Or hey, what's your rate? You can always send them your rate kit and you could just show them, your actual sheet so that they're able to see, okay, maybe we can work with them or maybe we can try to negotiate. Whatever it is, but make sure you create a rate kit so that you're always, ahead of the game before these brands try to say, because she didn't send her rate kit, we don't want to work with her, or whatever the case is. You just always want to be prepared for whatever it is that they're about to ask. And rate kit is something they always ask all the time. Another great way to get noticed from brands is always tagging these brands when you're using their products. So if you're doing a self-care routine video, if you're doing a skincare routine video, if you're doing a makeup routine video, if you're doing an OOTD video, if you're doing whatever type of video that you're doing and you're using a product, always tag the brand. That's another way to get on their radar, because when you now go into their DMs, they can actually see the history of you always tagging them in your reels, in your videos, in your Insta stories. They can see a history of that, and they can be able to say, you know what, this person really does love this product. Let's work with them, because they have actually shown that they love these products. As we all know, each quarter is different for brand deals. Quarter one could be very good because it's the beginning of the year, and then quarter four could be very good because it's the beginning of it's the end of the year. Quarter 2 and 3 might be a little slow because it's the middle of the year, and a lot of brands may not have the budget because they're going so hard for Q1 and Q4. And that's another nugget. But this brings me to my next tip, baby, pivot. okay? Affiliate links. Honey, affiliate links. Well, like, girl, affiliate links are everything. When I tell you, link every single thing that you have in your house. Like, if you really think about it, the same way that you're on your phone shopping and scrolling is the same way somebody else is shopping and scrolling. If you don't go link something that you use all the time and put it in your description box and put it in your bio and tell the people, hey, da 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 da, and go click the link in my bio, and you'll be surprised who'll click the link in your bio, because people are always shopping. People are always shopping. Think about it. Be smart. Like, you could really make money here in affiliate links, because you're not doing much. The same stuff that you're using, you just gotta link it. You link it, somebody's gonna click the link and they're gonna buy it. Somebody else gonna click the link and they're gonna buy it. Girl, it's so easy. You can make money literally off your phone from using the things that you use on a regular basis. I link everything: toothpaste, toothbrush, lotion, diapers, wipes, underwear, makeup wipes. I links it all. I links it all. And baby, that Amazon check, when they send the money, oh baby, when they send a girl, link. Girl, if you don't link right now. When I say you need to be having multiple sources of income, I mean it, okay? You can host webinars, you can make ebooks, you can do classes, you can do one-on-one classes. Girl, you could do so much. You just have to let your creativity kind of like take over and show you what to do. So when God was telling me to work my hand, he was just letting my hands do the work. Like, when I tell you, girl, God is so good. God is so good. I just want everybody to be making money. Like, for me, when brand deals was not coming in as frequently as it was before, I hosted a social media class back in April and I made almost $1,000. I hosted another one back in July and I made almost $1,000. Like, there's so much money to be made. You just have to know what you're doing, and you have to give something for somebody to actually want. Like, what is it that you want? Put yourself in their shoes. What do I want to see on social media? What do I want to learn about? What do I want to gain a new input or a new understanding about? Like, and it'll come, but you need to be able to really tap into your creativity when brand deals are very slow. Which brings me to my next tip. Now, God didn't call everybody to be an entrepreneur, but by the grace of God, he called me, and I'm doing it, and I'm doing it well. And being an entrepreneur is not easy, but when I have God who's directing me and telling me what to do and how to do it, I'm always going to see a return in everything that I do. And with that being said, back in June, you guys, quick story time, I put an outfit out, and I had made a whole collection called the Butter Collection. And this one specific outfit, it was called the It Girl Set. Y'all, went viral. When I tell you, over 12 million views, hundreds of orders, and the price point that I was selling it at, I made a good coin. I made a good coin. And it wasn't like I was just trying to take your money. It was literally what you was paying for was worth it. It was very worth it. So many great reviews. So many people wishing that they could buy it. I sold out literally 3 times. Maybe even more than 3 times. But I sold out multiple times because of how much orders was coming in. Because how much God was just placing me in the right places, in front of the right people who was looking for a set. And I had the set. You gotta be prepared. And I'm telling you guys this because you gotta be prepared. Listen to God, and whatever God is telling you to do, baby, do it. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. And even with entrepreneurship, I had to have my audience. I had to build my audience. So you see how everything kind of just ties in together. I had to make sure that my audience was there, because who was I trying to sell to? Who was I talking to? Who was my target audience for this specific set that I had went and made, and it went viral and it reached thousands and millions of people? Who was I really talking to? It goes back to being transparent, being authentic, and building your audience. So these tips are what helped me make over $20,000 in 9 months being a full-time content creator and influencer. Girl, that's all I got for you. This is what literally helped me make $20,000 in 9 months being a full-time content creator and influencer. Listen, if God called you to it, if God called you to do it, he called you. When he called you, baby, it wasn't a conference call. He didn't say go to Jake. He didn't say go to Harry. He didn't say go to Sarah and ask them, do you think I should be? Or what do you think? He didn't say to do that. He called you to do it. So trust him, trust you, and start applying pressure. On the other side of fear is your promise. And it's worth it. I'm trying to tell you, girl. I'm trying to tell you, girl. I want you to act like you know, even when you don't know. Even when you're doubting yourself, even when you start to get that identity crisis thing try to stir up in you, baby, bring it down, simmer it down, because it's not you. You block that, you bind it up in the name of Jesus. You are who you are supposed to be, and people are going to gravitate to you because they want you. They don't want you who you act like. They want you. So I hope that you enjoyed this video with the tips I gave today. I hope you apply it to your journey, and I just can't wait to see everybody flourish. Remember, there's only one of you, so act like it. I love you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Ooh, la, la, la.